My friends, what's going on everyone? My name's Kai, welcome to the channel. Consider subscribing, helps the channel grow big time. Alright guys, today I have a great story for you, a feel-good story, something to make you smile. I want to tell you guys about how baseball, specifically the Toronto Blue Jays, helped me get through cancer, helped me get through the worst time of my life. Oh my lord, and now baseball is 1000% my favorite sport. I live and breathe baseball. I love it. Let me tell you guys a great story. So guys, when I was younger, I was a hockey fan. I was never really that big of a baseball fan. Like many kids, I played t-ball. I played some baseball growing up, but really not too much. However, when I got sick, I'm a cancer survivor, and I had bone cancer in my orbital bone and in my sinus and in my jaw and stuff. Yikes, it was not fun. It was not fun. I was diagnosed when I was 17, and basically what had happened was I kept getting tumor after tumor after tumor after tumor. I thought one day I had to get my wisdom teeth taken out, and they did an x-ray, and they realized that there was a big tumor up here. And so over the next 4 years, I had a large tumor grow in the side of my face, and then I had to have surgery to have it removed, and luckily it wasn't cancer until the fifth time. The fifth time it happened. Finally, yep, Kai, you've got cancer. Yay! So guys, I had a long hospital stay coming up. A really long hospital stay coming up. If you can't see, with my cancer, I have a big scar that goes from here, all the way up my nose, all the way down the side, all the way through my lip, and then it comes out in the bottom here. So, I was having a major cancer surgery. I was going to be in the hospital for several months after I was done with surgery. So I was sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, what on earth am I going to do for the next 3 or 4 months? You know what I mean? What am I going to do? Because I can only play so many video games, right? And when I had cancer, this was in the era of the Nintendo DS. So it wasn't the Nintendo Switch era. The video games back then weren't as in-depth as they are now. So playing video games for several months while I'm in my cancer bed, that's going to suck. Until one day, I was reading the newspaper. I was lying in my hospital bed, and I was reading my newspaper, and I got to the sports section, and I saw that day that the Toronto Blue Jays had beaten, I think it was the Detroit Tigers, something like 19-0 or something, some crazy score, right? And so I started reading up about it, and then I saw the Toronto Blue Jays schedule, right? And I noticed that they played basically every single day. And I didn't know that about baseball. As I said, I didn't follow baseball. I didn't know how often baseball is played. So I looked at the schedule and I said, oh my goodness, in the entire month, I will be able to watch a game every day except for like 4 of them, right? So right away, I now had something to do while I was lying in my bed recovering from cancer, right? I had no idea. So I started watching the games. I started getting into it. I started following the Blue Jays. I started looking at the history. I started watching videos on YouTube about different aspects of the game, and I really fell in love with it. My days in the hospital were absolute hell. Absolute hell. I had a catheter, I had a colonoscopy bag, I had a million different wires hooked up to me, I had it was horrible. It was horrible. But at least once a day, I had something to look forward to, and it was new and it was exciting for me. And when somebody hit a home run, or when somebody hit like some big play, oh my god, did I get excited. You would have thought that I was a lifelong Toronto fan or a lifelong MLB fan by the way that I was reacting by all of this. But it was all simply because I had nothing else to do. I was lying there. I was 19 years old. I'm recovering from cancer. I have no idea what to do, but I can watch baseball. And that was something that made me so happy. And I gotta tell you, when you are recovering from cancer and you have all of these medical devices and things happening to you, it's very good to be able to look forward to something. To be able to look forward to something is just, it gets you through the day. So, watching the MLB, watching Toronto Blue Jays, watching the highlights on Sportsnet, watching all of that, that's something that got me through my cancer, you know? And then, what was the very first thing that I wanted to do when I was cancer free? Once I beat cancer, and the very first thing that I did as an activity, baseball game. Very first thing. And I remember, because of the way that my cancer was, I had to have my jaw wired shut. So when I got out of the hospital, I could barely open my mouth more than like this, like kind of thing. And I remember trying to get a baseball hot dog, couldn't eat it. Trying to get baseball nachos, couldn't eat it. The only thing that I could eat were the sunflower seeds, and I couldn't even crack them. I just could suck the salt off them and spit them out. Either way, that baseball game was the most fun I had ever had in my entire life up to that point. So, ever since then, this was in 2013, and ever since then, I've been a die-hard baseball fan. I've been a die-hard Blue Jays fan. Yeah, I just wanted to make this video to say thank you. I know that this will probably never get to anybody in the MLB or the Toronto Blue Jays organization, but I just want to say thank you, because watching you guys, watching the MLB, it gave me a lot of strength. It helped get me through one of the darkest times in my entire life. It helped me not think about my catheter and not think about my colonoscopy and not think about all of the IV bags that are inside of me. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for helping me get there. I really wish that, you know, when I was in the hospital, my mom, she petitioned to help me get a first pitch. I never was able to do that. They do that more for kids. But either way, Toronto Blue Jays, I just want to say thank you. You guys have helped me immensely. When there was a kid in the hospital beating cancer, you guys were there, and I just want to say thanks. But not just to the Toronto Blue Jays, thank you to the MLB in general. Thank you to all of the teams in the MLB, because watching all of your highlights, it meant the world to me. It meant the world to me. Thank you to the Oakland Athletics. Thank you to the Miami Marlins. Thank you to every single baseball team out there. Thank you to the MLB, because watching your guys' highlights, watching the games, cheering on from my hospital bed, it really helped me get through cancer. So I just want to say thank you, and I hope you guys have a great day. And that's my story, and that is why I love baseball so much. Other than that, guys, pitch time. Oh no!
Thank you for watching そばリビング